In this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you two things. Number one is how to spice up your relationship, and number two is how to make a ruffled drab dress. Let's get right into number one. Spice up your relationship by cutting up your man's shirt and using it to make a wrap dress. I'm going to teach you in this video. So hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I turned this shirt into a wrap dress. Since my last project, I fell in love with wrap dresses. Then I saw Fashion Wizardry make a wrap dress, a ruffled wrap dress from a shirt, and I'm like, I can do that too. So that's what I'm going to be showing you in this video. Let's get started. First, you want to lay your shirt on a flat surface and arrange it. Then pop up the collar so that you can have enough space to cut. Then I'm going to get rid of the breast pocket because I don't think I'll be needing it for this project. Then I got a t-shirt that I like how it fits me, and I folded it and placed it on top of my shirt to trace out the armhole. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be like going back and forth with this just to make sure I'm accurate with the tracing. Do you understand? Look at it, then hold it, then trace it out with the tailor's chalk. Then after tracing it, I'm going to also trace out the shoulder of the t-shirt. Just trace it out on my shirt, and then I'm drawing the line to make it obvious for you guys to see what I did. We're going to set the shirt aside for now. Then I'm going to get my measurement from my shoulder to my waist, and then I'm going to indicate it, place my tape on my shirt and indicate it there. Mine is 18 inches. Then I'm going to use my ruler to draw a horizontal line across where I placed my waist measurement. And the next thing is to draw a line from your shoulder, connecting your shoulder down to your waist, just like that. This material was trying me. I won't even lie. Then after that, I'm just going to trace the line down. When I get to the hem of my shirt, I'm just going to curve it like that. I'm getting rid of my buttons because I won't be needing it for this project. After doing all that, the next thing I did was to go ahead and cut my material, just the front part though, not the back, just cut it. I added 1 inch allowance to the shoulder and to the armhole. I shouldn't have done that though because my shirt was already big enough, so I won't encourage anyone to do this if the shirt you use in tracing out was big. After cutting out this side, I'm going to place it on the other side of the shirt and also trace it out and cut it. After cutting, your material is supposed to look like this. For the back, I got rid of that thing because I didn't want it on my dress. And I'm going to take my shirt, the shirt I use in tracing out the armhole at first. Then I'm going to place it on this shirt like that. Then the next thing I'll do is just to trace out the neckline. After tracing out the neckline, the next thing I did was to take one side of the front piece that I cut out earlier to trace out the shoulder and also the armhole. The next thing I did was to draw a straight line from the armhole down to the hem of the shirt. Then I'm going to start cutting. When I cut through the neckline halfway, I stopped, then I folded it just to use one side to cut out the other side in order for them to, be similar. This is what it's looking like after cutting it. Then the next thing I did was to place the front piece on the back piece, pin the sides together just so I can sew the sides together. Before sewing it together, I went back in to indicate my waistline just so to know where I'll put my belt when the time comes. This is what it's looking like after sewing it together. The next thing I did was to hem the edge of the dress and also the neckline. Just fold it and sew it. It's supposed to look like this after hemming it. For both the ruffles and the belt, I'm going to cut open the sleeve. Then on the sleeve, I'm going to draw rectangles that are 3 inches wide on it, and I don't know, the length can be anything, but the width was 3 inches. Draw it all over the sleeve and then I'm going to cut it. After cutting it, I'm going to set aside 2 rectangles that are 15 inches long, and it's going to serve as the ruffles for my sleeve. After cutting it, I pinned all the pieces together in order to get one long piece. Then I'm going to sew it along the side I pinned. This is what it's looking like after sewing it. The next thing I did was to hem one side of the long piece, double hem actually, one side of the long piece. And this is what it's looking like right now. Next thing I did was to set my machine to the longest stitch. Mine is 0. Then I'm going to make a long straight stitch across the other side of the fabric that I did not hem. And please don't backstitch this. Then I'm going to take the thread and start dragging it to make my ruffles. That's basically how you make your ruffles. Start dragging it to the end, and this is what we have at the end of the day. I'm going to repeat the same thing to the piece I cut out for my sleeve. Using scrap material that I cut out from both the collar and the cuff of my shirt, I'm going to use it to make my belt. Join it together, sew it, then hem, and yeah. Back to the dress, we're going to attach our ruffles following that line I'm just showing you right now. Then you're going to place the right side of your ruffle piece will be facing the right side of your material as you're pinning it down. That's how to attach it. Then also attach the ruffled piece to the sleeve too. And also attach the belt to the waistline we indicated earlier. Then I made a 2-inch opening to the other side of the waist for the belt to pass through. And yeah, we are done with our ruffled dress. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for the love so far, and thank you for 200 subscribers. God bless you guys. See you in my next video. Bye. And that's it for this tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you have any question whatsoever, ask me down in the comment section and I'll be glad to reply or answer you, or contact me on Instagram. I'm waiting for your questions. And I have a tutorial on this hair I have right here on my channel. Please check it out. I made it myself and I simplified it for you guys. Thank you for watching so far. You're a real one, and God bless you. I see you in my next video. Bye.